Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. 2 days out from my competition, it is time to do some bikini glam. So I'm so excited to do my trial run for my glam because glam, that's my wheelhouse. That's what I do for a living. I'm a makeup artist and hair colorist, so I am super excited about this. This is gonna be super chatty, so if you don't want to hear me chat, then you should probably just click off the video. But if you don't mind listening to me chat, stay, watch. Okay, so for jewelry here, I have my earrings, and here they are. So bikini is all about glam, fabulous, lots of bedazzle. So these are my earrings. I didn't want anything too obnoxious just simply because I don't want it to take over my body. I didn't want to go too long. I'm rocking my natural hair. I was so excited when my coach told me, no, I like your hair the way it is. It's perfect. I like the color of it. I like how short it is. Rock it. For me, it's a big deal. I know for a lot of people, they might not think, oh, well, what's the big deal? It's just hair. But for me, the fact that I'm rocking my natural hair, my short natural hair, it says a lot. Representation matters. I didn't see a lot of girls rocking short hair. I know there's one girl, her name is Tasha. She's super sweet. She's beautiful. She rocked her pixie cut at her last show. And then Daraja Hill, who is now officially a pro, she was rocking her short natural hair. And those are honestly the only girls that I could find that was just rocking short hair. So I am excited to do so. These are my earrings I'm gonna be wearing, and then I will show you my bracelet. Here is my bracelet. And then I have just a crazy blinged out ring. So that is the jewelry. And then for my bikini, I will post a picture of it. We went with red. I was not expecting to go with red. That was totally out of left field, but I said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's rock it out. So because the bikini is going to be red, here's what I'm thinking for my eyeshadow. I want to keep my eyeshadow nice and neutral, and I'll do like a pop of glitter. But whenever I'm working on my clients doing their makeup, I always like to play up their best attribute. I feel like as far as my face goes, my best attribute is going to be my lips, so I like to really play up my lips. So we're gonna go with red. That's why we need to keep the eyes kind of neutral. So since we are going to be doing a pop of glitter, I am going to do my eyeshadow first because y'all know glitter can get messy. Don't know which glitter I want to rock with yet though. So I have the Marc Jacobs sequins, which I haven't used this since my wedding, which was New Year's Eve. And then I have this Tarte Chrome Paint shadow pot in Top Yacht. I have not used this, but I dropped it at the last wedding that I was at. I just got it all over. Okay. Then I've got this Stila shadow in Kitten. And I've also got the Stila glitter in Glow in Kitten Karma. I'm not the biggest fan of these. I don't know. Not my thing, but we're gonna see. For the bulk of the shadow, good grief, I just made the biggest mess ever. We're gonna use Natasha Denona. Let me switch lenses here. All right, we are zoomed in, going in with some Urban Decay Primer Potion because this is going to be a must. I'm a little bit nervous about this whole tanning experience because obviously being a black girl, I have never tanned before. That is something that all bodybuilders have to do no matter what your race is, no matter if you are black, African American, you still have to tan. It is very bizarre to the general public, I'm sure, but the reasoning for the tan is so that way you can see all of the muscle definition. It looks crazy in person, but once you see it on stage, it looks totally fine. So if you've ever seen any bodybuilders and they just look crazy tan, or you wonder why they are so dark, that is why. My coach said that I'll probably only need one coat of tan due to already been melanated. So that will be an experience. I am going to vlog it, and I'm also going to be vlogging all next week. So next week is peak week. Peak week is the week before competition. So peak week for some people, that is when some people might deplete carbs and do all these different things basically to manipulate the body, and then on the day of they will carb up. My coach said that we are not going to be doing any kind of carb up, just simply because we don't know what my body's gonna do. You know, this whole thing is a test if we don't know. And she said that she doesn't want to carb up, and then, because once you have the carbs in your system and you're carved up, there's nothing you can do. So if it's too much, it's just too much. So I'm cool with playing it safe. Let's go in first with, we're using Biba palette, of course, because y'all know that's my jam. Let's go in first with Cocoa. Last week was hard mentally and emotionally because that was when carbs dropped. And carbs dropped, I was super busy in salon, and I felt so overwhelmed. On Friday in particular, Friday was really bad for me. I had my check-ins, so I do my check-ins every Friday morning with my coach. So that's when I get on the scale and I take photos and I send them in, and I was cool. You know, the scale went down, my photos looked decent. She said I looked phenomenal, and then she said that from every day on out, from that Friday until Thursday, I needed to add in a glute workout, and she sent me my glute workout. And the glute workout isn't hard, but my initial thought was, how the hell am I going to do my 45 minutes of fasted cardio, do my regular lifting on top of adding in now another glute workout, and then finish up with more cardio? I just immediately got overwhelmed. And I had to go to work, and I had a long busy day at the salon, and I didn't even make it into the gym on that Friday, just simply because I was so busy at the salon. And you know, it happens. Was it the best for me to not go to the gym? No. I worked from 11 to 7:30. So by the time I got home, it was, you know, going on 7:45, 8 o'clock. I had to eat. I still had to, you know, walk my dogs, do all that thing. And then the thought of, you know, I still had to get my cardio done, and I still need to work out. The gym closes at 9. There was just no time. So that was an instance where I didn't work out, you know. And that's the thing throughout this process. I know sometimes we see, like, you know, these fitness models or Instagrammers or anybody that's in the fitness, and everything is not perfect. I had plenty of moments when I screwed up on my diet. Friday, I did not make it to the gym, but guess what? I knew I was not okay mentally and emotionally, and I just needed to just start over. So that was Friday. And when I woke up on Saturday, I was tired. My number one issue why I felt so crazy and just so out of sorts, I was not getting enough sleep. That week, I was working super hard in the gym, in the salon, and on top of not sleeping, and my body and my emotions, you know, my hormones are off right now just from all the dieting down, and, you know, especially not getting any sleep and coming off of my period. It's just everything was just very up and down and off. So once Saturday came, I told myself, okay, girlfriend, you need to get a grip. And on top of that, you need to get some rest. So Sunday, I chilled, mentally prepared myself. You know, I did my cardio, I did my workout, I did what I needed to do. And I told myself, okay, you have 7 more days of hard work. You can do this for 7 more days. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm just working and not even telling you what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna go in with a smaller detailer brush, and I'm gonna still working with the shade Cocoa. It's funny how God works. So this week in salon, I am dead slow. And it's really weird because I have not been this slow in a long time. I was not this slow over the summertime. Typically July is, you know, standard slow month in salon. I was not this slow. And of course I started thinking, oh my gosh, finances, like where are all my clients? Then I sat back for a moment and I said, Amber, this is God. He knows you can't handle that right now. God always provides. He always shows out. You need to stay calm. Don't worry about the financial aspect of it. Focus on what you need to do. Right now, this is your top-notch priority. And that's something else that I'll probably touch on it in another video, but a lot of people always say, oh, how do you do it all? How do you balance all? Here's what we have to realize. There's no such thing as balance. Screw balance, which is so funny because hello, it's Libra season, Libra gang. My birthday was October 18th. So there's no such thing as balance. Everything, I'm all about harmony. Everything's got to work in harmony. And guess what? I wear different hats, and I know that whatever hat is on at the moment, that is what is important. So right now, the hat that I'm wearing, YouTube. This is what's most important right now. This is what I need to get done. After this, the hat that I have to wear, gym. That is the most important. That's what I have to focus on. Tomorrow, when I go into the salon, hair. Hair is a top-notch priority. Getting your clients in, pleasing them. So it's not a matter of trying to balance it all. I'm a huge believer in focusing on one thing at a time, because when you try to look at everything in the grand scheme, it can be so overwhelming. And that's what I was doing. I was looking at everything and thinking, oh my goodness, how am I gonna get all this done? This seems impossible. Because when you look at it in that sense, yes, it does all seem impossible, which is why it is very important that you just take it one step at a time. There are some days where I'm like, yo, I gotta take it 1 hour at a time. I have to take it 30 minutes at a time, and it's okay. But don't feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I have to do it all. I have to get it all done. We can't do it all at one time. So relax, sis, you know? So that is where I'm at, my mindset. I'm in a much better place than what I was last week, a couple of days ago, you know? Okay, so browns, we're not touching any blacks because I don't want my eyes to look black on stage. So dark browns. Now we're going to go in with a flat brush. Still keeping it matte. I'm gonna go in with freckle, matte and neutral. And I'm just gonna pop this on the center. And the reason why I am going neutral on the eyes is because my bikini is bright red. My lips are red. So I just need my eyes to be a little bit more understated. Like, I don't want it to be too much. Pretty. And you see how that just kind of opened up my eyes? Oh, and in the crease, I'm sorry guys, I was also blending in the crease with Pasha to help take down and blend out that cocoa shade. Alright, so those are our shadows. There we go. She's broken. And this is Tarte's Chrome Paint, which I don't know why it's called Chrome Paint, because it's not really like a paint. I don't know. I've never used this before, so we shall see. Alright, lovelies. For foundation, I know for sure, 100%, I'm going to be rocking the Smashbox foundation. This is my favorite foundation right now, guys. So the Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-hour wear. I am in the shade 4.5. The trusty Makeup Forever Flat Foundation Brush 108. Y'all know this is my jam. I don't push a lot of brushes. So, in fact, I think this is the only brush that I ever really talk about where I say, yes, you need that. This brush is so good. If you haven't seen my review on this Smashbox, I did a wear test on it. This is a full coverage matte foundation. So stage lights are hot and I am going to be a nervous wreck. I'm already a sweaty girl. I'm already oily. So therefore, I need something that is going to stay on. So my coach was informing me about the whole, you know, we talked about the tanning process and just the things you have to do before you tan. You know, I have to exfoliate my body. I can't wear any lotion. Also, on the day of, you can't wear deodorant because it'll ruin the tan. This is going to be disgusting. So you will look beautiful and flawless and glamorous, but you're gonna feel like a scaly, patchy, musty mess. I'm not excited about that. I'm just, oh, no deodorant. I just, That's gonna be very, very difficult for me. All right, so foundation is on. I think, I'm not sure if I wanna go with the Becca concealer or the Stay Naked concealer. I know with the Stay Naked, with Flash, I gotta be super, super careful because it is so full coverage. If this is not blended out perfectly, you will get that nice, overly highlighted under eye. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's all happened to us. It has happened to me before. And this is in the shade 70 NY. Taking the Stay Naked down the center of my nose. I need a new sponge. This one's done. All right, now let's set this obnoxious amount of concealer that I have on up under my eyes. So the Verdict Urban Decay Stay Naked. I'm going to set with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. Now, since I know for sure I am going to definitely get hot and nervous, I am going to set on the day of with the ABH loose setting powder. I haven't really been using it lately just simply because it's a little bit cooler, but for situations like these, yes, we need this. We need to be set, and when I retouch my makeup, this is what I will do. So I'm not sure, well, yeah, I know, I'll definitely end up redoing my makeup. So how bodybuilding competitions work, well, the one I'm doing anyway, you have prejudging. So prejudging is going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. So that is when, from my understanding, I know it might be a little bit different at every show, they will have everyone come out, they'll do their comparison round. Basically prejudging, that's how they kind of really look at everybody and figure out the placing. So we'll have prejudging, and then after prejudging you have a long break. The finals start at 5 o'clock. So I have from after prejudging all the way till 5 o'clock. I will probably try to take a nap and relax. So I'm pretty sure I'll probably end up redoing my makeup. We'll see how I feel, but yeah. And then the final show, they might have everyone come out, do their comparison. It might be like the top 5. It just depends on how many people are in the show. I have no idea how many people are in the show. I'm not trying to figure out how many people are in the show. One of the guys at my gym told me that this is a big show. I had no idea this was gonna be a big show, but I'm not going out of my way to do any kind of Instagram stalking because it doesn't serve me, you know? I can only do my best. I know that I am busting my behind. I have been working my butt off for this since April, so bring your best and don't worry about the rest, baby. Because at that point, what's done is done. Not gonna do any cream contouring because I just love the Natasha Denona sculpting powder. And I was worried about the tan, if I would need a deeper shade with the foundation, but I've done so much research, and one of the girls that I was watching said, do not match your foundation to your tan. Now it's gonna be different, obviously. If you're someone who is very, very fair skin, porcelain, then yeah, but because I am already melanated, not gonna be a problem for me. If I just need to bronze up a little bit more, then I can do so. It's just one of those things where I won't know until I actually have the tan on, so I can adjust it if need be. And then of course we're gonna go in. I have so much glitter on my face. I'm so mad I used that sponge with all that glitter on it. I sabotaged myself. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury. And then just depending on, you know, everyone loses body fat differently in different areas. I know some girls, they tend to lose a lot in their faces. So if you are one of those girls and you lose a lot in your face, don't heavy contour because sis, you're already snatched. You know, I've lost some weight in my face, not a ton, but I'm not a crazy heavy contour kind of girl. I just like to basically just sculpt and bring more dimension to my face. And then of course, Laura Mercier Glow, because we are matted down. She matte. Okay, and then for brows, I am gonna put my brows on just a little bit more prominent than the usual. So I'm gonna take the Tarte Clay Paint Gel Liner. Just gonna squeeze some out. We are doing just a slight baby wing because I do like to kind of elongate my eye. Now, I've seen a lot of competitors where they will actually use color on their eyes, which I think is totally fine, but because I'm wearing red, I don't need to put any additional color on my eyes. That's just how I feel about it. And I still think Benefit Bad Gal Bang is the best mascara in the world. I am currently running out. This one and Nars Climax. Those two are the best. The best. Okay. Now for lashes, so I've had these for a while and I have not worn them because I just have not had a reason to. These are Nars lashes, number 2. Okay, lashes on. These are definitely bigger than what I'm used to. I'll zoom you in so you can see, but I think for what I got going on, not bad. The lash glue hasn't dried down all the way. I don't want to put any liner on top of them. I'm going to wait to do that on the day of, but that's what we're looking like. So for lips, let me just put this on and see. This or Kat Von D Outlaw. So we'll let this dry down. This might be a little bit darker, but I don't want anything too light. We'll see. We'll know for sure once I get it, but for right now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Then just for kicks and giggles, so we can kind of get the whole vibe of what everything's gonna look like, let's put the earrings on, shall we? And who knows, the day of, I might change my mind and do a completely, totally different color, but you know, that's why we do trials. And this is also why I make every single bride of mine do a trial. Yeah! Alright guys, so that is going to wrap up the bikini trial glam. Like I said, I'll probably end up changing something. I just kind of wanted to get a general idea of what things could potentially look like for the day of. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to share this huge other part of my life. Thank you for all the love and support. I see all the sweet comments. You guys are the best. You know the deal. Keep it simple and I will see you in the next video. Peace.